Last time I mentioned few stock. Today I'm going to look at KOL and few more stock lock here. This stock I told you this is not yet done. We still have room to go up. And last video I told you the cut loss price you can set at 12.76. And what happened? It actually, you see this wick almost touch it, but it didn't. Nobody go under. Nothing go close under this line. So they go up again. So this is how powerful is my system. If you follow this system, you will actually, this is an education to teach you how to use my indicator, how to buy and how to sell. And you are still holding this stock. I'm still holding this stock. Okay. If you don't have my system, it's still fine. You can use traditional method to buy, to hold. No problem. It's the same thing. But you lost a lot of opportunity because you buy higher and you sell lower. And you don't know what's the institution going. What are they doing actually? So if you look at institution for YM cheapest, you know institution is still holding this stock here. Okay, so this is NOK, not here, and I'm still holding this stock. This is only education. We don't recommend any trade. The next stock we look at is Dell. Dell, this one I don't have it anymore. Somehow I sold it. So now have a look what is going on with this stock. So basically we look at the blue line here. YM Club Long, basically. You see the blue is all the way going up, all the way going up. And we have one big up. So basically it's very stable. How to buy? You buy here because the blue changed the direction. We see YM chip entry here. They go above the blue. The first buy point is here. The second buy point is when the blue go upward. Okay, so this is very cool. You see institution holding is very stable going up here, right? So this is down. Another stock I want to check with you is let me see anything. Tesla. I mentioned Tesla. This one I bought. Actually, I bought TSLL also with some leverage. I bought Tesla and TSLL. But if you don't have my indicator, don't buy TSLL. And this one, this is daily chart. I told you we have a buy point here. This is the buy point. I told you that day, basically, what price that day is the low point, right? So on 19th of May, I sent you two videos about how to buy. This is only education. We don't recommend any trade. And so far, now it's up by 3%. So far, we are still upward trend because the blue is still going upward. The red is still going downward. Once the red going upward or we go above the red, this will go much faster. But again, we buy sell with the strategy. If you did not follow my channel, click like right now and put on the notification, put on the bell, turn on the bell, okay? So you can receive. Sometimes I send you I post a video on the same day I do the trade for the education. I'm really sharing everything with you guys. So before I do the trade, I will upload the video. Hopefully you can catch the video in time to analyze yourself a little bit to decide you go ahead or not. Okay, so this is free stock. I'm holding Tesla. I'm holding Nokia. I don't hold Dell, but Dell is still going upward. No problem. And what else you want me to analyze? Actually, I bought lately. This one, not a recommendation. I want to show you this stock. BE, this stock is an energy stock. So I bought on this day, basically on 20th of May, this day. Okay, this day. This day is not a fully it's not a fully signal. Why? Because you look at this day, okay, one candle go above both line, go upward, three line go upward, look fantastic. But the money, actually, this one is not that strong. It's not above zero, right? It's not really above zero. So, but this one touch this line and this line is tilting upward. So I'm not fully buying, but I have this stock here. So I have 50% of my usual board. Okay. Why? Because I see a gap here also. Why I'm buying? Because the gap, if you see a gap here, you see a gap here to here. Basically, this is the gap. They did not go below the gap. So this gap is a very good support, right? And now this last yellow candle, the highest price is the resistance. Now it's not the resistance. Now it's a support because we just go above this. Hopefully they can close above this level, which is 310. Now it's 308. So it's still kind of struggling to go above it. But look at the money. The money is going up. Here is going up. So I think this has no big problem. But when we look at BE, look at this weekly chart. This weekly chart, free line going upward. Free line going upward. But we are not buying here. We bought recently here. So we are not using weekly strategy. We're using daily strategy. So you use back the daily strategies because we're buying on this candle. Okay? It means you're not supposed to use weekly chart to trade, but you can use it for the reference. Okay? So now we go back to this is the monthly chart. And you see institution come in here, basically around this one, around $12. $9 to $12 is their course. Here they change the direction. Once the red change the direction, it's our trading point. Then they go all the way upward. Okay? Without the red change direction, if an institution come in, it doesn't help because this is not big enough for this to go up. Okay? So you see, so they get in here, but institution, the way who actually get most of the stock is on this day. On this day. So here is actually the point they actually changing the direction. But here they change very, very quickly. So you see the change, the slope, you see? So this is BE. And if you want to know more stock, give me a comment and I will post a video here. And if you have any comments for the time frame you're trading, you prefer to check more long-term trend, or if you want to check more swing trade, let me know. But I tell you, many stock in US is quite overvalued, so you need to be careful. If you bought recently, you don't use long-term strategy. Okay, you need to follow the strategy. For example, I add my Tesla recently, right? So I add my Tesla, this is monthly chart. I add Tesla on this day, So I can still use blue line strategy to sell. Okay, I can still use blue line strategy to sell. When they drop below the blue, then I sell. Okay, so this is the strategy. I hope you like this video. Click like, subscribe, share with your friend, and click like right now. See you next time. Bye.